Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Dereck Reacts, back at it again, and today we're going to be looking at Pet Shop Boys, yes, with West End Girls, 1984, guys, yes, a request made by you guys. But before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible, and also take a moment to follow me and like me both on Instagram and on Facebook. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. It helps support my channel and also makes your requests and your voice be heard. Be sure to check the link below when you get a chance, and I'm looking forward to that. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go. Ooh. Ooh.
Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand that's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town, a dead end world, with the East End boys and West End girls. West End girls.
Sounds like a synthetic bass I'm getting from here, but I'm loving the sound to this. I'm loving the sound, and they almost sound like they're rapping, or at least I believe that's Neil Tennant singing. Sounds like he's rapping in a way. I love the kind of like you're getting a lot of pictures of kind of like people walking around and stuff like that, city, all that stuff. So you're getting kind of like that vibe, that city vibe.
Too many shadows, whispering voices, faces on posters, too many choices. If, when, why, what, how much have you got? Have you got it, do you get it? If so, how often? Which do you choose, a hard or soft option? In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls.
Interesting how he's just standing there. Ooh.
West End girls.
Getting an instrumentation break here. Nothing really going on. Notice how Chris Lowe is kind of like on the side there, standing as Neil is singing along, and just doing his thing. But notice he's singing, but he's also kind of like rapping in a way. I don't know how to explain that. It's just he has kind of like an that type of thing going on. I'm liking this bass line, but I'm kind of like confused whether or not it's an actual synthetic one or not. I don't know. That's gonna bother me until I figure that out. But it's very, very different sounding. This pace. This has a very, very kind of like mellow-esque type of pace in terms of instrumentation and sound.
West End town, a dead end world, East End boys, West End girls. West End girls. Got no future, we've got no past. Here today, built to last in every city and every nation, from Lake Geneva to the Finland station.
Loving the imagery.
West End town, a dead end world, East End boys, West End girls.
Notice how when he says West End Girls, it matches the bass line exactly. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's executed perfectly.
West End girls. West End girls.
Like that. Like that. Very nice. You see what Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe did here for this song? They released this twice as a single, and it actually became a big song in the U.S. More specifically in San Francisco and Cali, where it became a dance song. I believe they kind of like mixed it up. DJs mixed it up and became a real big dance song. And I would love to hear that version if it is in fact a different one. I would love to hear that. It's amazing. So it became a club hit in LA and San Francisco in 1984, and it became big. And it also didn't become big just there either. It was also nominated for Best Single Brit Awards, and it took the award. In 2005, 20 years later, after the song released, it became the song of the decade between 1985 and 1994, according to the British Academy Composers and Songwriters. And in 2015, the song was also voted for British Public Nation's 12th favorite, 1980s number one for a poll that was done. And the song was also featured and performed by the Pet Shop Boys 2012 Summer Olympics closing ceremony. So very, very interesting. So there's a lot of charting that they've done and awards that they got because of this song. And this song has a lot of lyrical meaning behind it. Um, the lyrics were inspired by T.S. Eliot's poems The Wasteland, particularly the use of different narrative voices and arcane references. The song lyrics are largely concerned with class and inner city pressure. That was what I was getting in the vibes. I was getting those type of vibes when I was listening to him sing, and you're getting the visuals provided, walking along in the city and stuff like that, people standing in lines. You see some, movie theater visuals. You see all these different visuals, trains and the subway and all that stuff, and you actually hear those organic sounds too throughout the video and in the song. You kind of hear those things too. I like that. I like how they did that. But I think what is the winner here is the instrumentation with that very sick chord and bass line that was actually played by Lowe. Lowe was responsible for that. And they also sampled the drum lift part from Billie Jean's Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. So I like that. I like what they did. I was trying to catch it, couldn't really catch it, but I did hear the drums. The drums did come in nicely. So sonically, the synths and the drum parts and the bass line was a uh, great drive to this. Because this was a kind of like rap type of like influence type of thing that I was getting when he was singing along, because it had a synth pop hip hop influence, synth pop hip hop influence. I'm trying to say that together, um, because of it had that. I kind of felt like it was very, very lyrically driven. So when he's singing and he's saying these things, and he's trying to connect with the listener, he's lyrically almost like rapping in a way, and he's delivering in that kind of way. So would I consider this to be a favorite of mine? I wouldn't say so. I like Go West and It's a Sin. Those two I kind of like a little bit better than this one. Um, I probably would have to listen to this a little bit more, but I am intrigued with the club version, if there is one, because according to the research, it seems like this was pretty big in the clubs, and how they went about it and dressing that up is very, very intriguing to me. So I would love to know how that went about. So yeah, so you're getting what Chris Lowe and Neil Tennant is trying to sing about here, dealing with those inner city pressures and stuff like that. You see kind of like all those people making lines and all those things and all these little things trying to give it that symbolic thing. But Tennant actually later on said that some listeners assumed that the song referred to prostitutes, but it was actually about the rough boys getting a bit of posh, so how he sings about West End girls and then the East, comparing and stuff like that. So it's very interesting how they thought that. But yeah, so inner city pressure, interesting. I kind of like how they went about that in terms of a song, songwriting. So it's very, very interesting. So I mean, I like this one. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was good. It had good instrumentation. It's catchy in that sense. But as far as the song as a whole, that part didn't really win me over. So we'll see what they got. for me in the future in terms of reactions. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link down below. Please be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support the channel, makes recommendations and requests you want your voice be heard all the more possible. Alright guys, take care, love you guys, peace.